A lot of people put their snow shovels to work yesterday in Cleveland. Families all over the northeast part of Ohio had to wait for the snow to finally stop so they could finally dig out. Most areas in northeast Ohio saw anywhere from 4 to almost 8 inches of snow just yesterday. One of my favorite sayings, Austin, is better there than here.
And I know of a former Channel 7 meteorologist up there that probably isn't real happy about all that snow this morning.
Exactly.
But we got a little bit here at home also, Letitia. We picked up a little under an inch here in the Dayton area. If you live north of 70, you got in on a little more of that light snow, and it certainly left a nice pretty coating across the Miami Valley. And luckily, as you step outside this morning, the roads aren't terrible. You just may want to give yourself a few extra minutes. So let's dive in. Here's the view of Salina right now. You can see that they appear to have cleared off those surface streets. Really, as I drove to work this morning, the only snow I encountered on the roads was right on my street. Once I got off of that, it was pretty much smooth sailing on the way into work. So probably a similar story for you as well. But as you step outside, it is cold and you need the layers out there. We're 15 degrees right now in Dayton. 3 degrees here in Urbana. Everybody else is at least in the teens, but bottom line, teens, single digits, it's all cold. So as you step outside, certainly dress warmly. The system that we're tracking today is still a little off to our west. It's another one of those clipper systems currently spreading light to moderate snow across the northern half of Illinois and Indiana. And over the next few hours, this is going to start to work its way into the Miami Valley, giving us some additional light snowfall accumulations. So let's show it to you hour by hour this morning. Again, we're still dry. If you're in the right spot at the right time early this morning, you could see a snow flurry, but nothing significant quite yet. Let's fast forward to 7 or 8 in the morning. You see that snow starts to make its way in. And it wouldn't surprise me if the snow actually gets here a little bit before this model shows. So just know that we could start to see that light snow impacting your commutes north of I-70 through the morning. And it becomes most widespread probably around 11 in the morning. Even areas south of Dayton could see some snowflakes at this point in time. Later on into the afternoon, the bulk of the snow starts to work its way east. We could see a few lingering snow flurries here. Important though, south of Dayton, as the temperatures rise above freezing this afternoon, that snow may actually change over to more of sprinkle activity rather than snowfall activity. All of the precip is out of here by about 9 o'clock tonight. Accumulation-wise today, it's going to be pretty light. North of I-70, we can see an inch to inch and a half, maybe some isolated areas that get to 2 inches. And so while that's not a lot of snow, you could recover the roads in some spots, at least briefly, and the visibility could drop as the heaviest of it comes on Thursday. Still need to watch out if you're going to be driving around. Down south of I-70 today, we're looking at accumulations of coating to an inch at best. The snow here in the Dayton area is certainly going to be lighter than what folks to the north deal with today. High temperatures this afternoon, all things considered, aren't that bad. We get out of the 20s today and actually above freezing in a lot of spots. 34 for us here in Dayton, 34 Centerville, still below freezing further to the north, but that beats high temperatures in the 20s. Even so, though, the wind chill's still probably pretty cold today. Feeling like the mid-teens by the warmest part of the afternoon, briefly topping out there in the 20s this evening, and then those numbers really drop off tonight. We're going to wake up to wind chills around 0 by tomorrow morning. Here's your 7-day forecast. Light snow today, then drying out as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. Really cold weather both Wednesday morning and Thursday morning with some single-digit low temperatures. A few flurries swing by on Friday, and then we're drying out as we look ahead to the weekend. Sergeant Mark Bauer is checking on the roads for us every 10 minutes this morning. Sarge, the interstates were almost dry as I was making my way in. Not snow-covered, but they look pretty dry.
Yeah, not only the interstate, but the on and off ramps, overpasses, everything looks pretty good right now. So, the roads are in better shape than I am right now. Looking at the freeway system, here's 75 at State Route 73. This is in Warren County. This is the Springboro area. And both sides of the highway look good. Actually, the drive time from the Warren-Montgomery County line north on 75 to Route 35, that is an 11-mile drive. Right now, you can drive it in about 12 minutes. I'm Sergeant Mark Bauer, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. 521 now, 15 degrees. Fewer Americans are seeking higher education. Why it could have long-term consequences. Inflation is rising faster than salaries. We'll take a look at how much more people have to work to buy a new car, for example, versus 1 year ago.